In this video, we will teach you how powering the E-Log data logger. During the first setup of the E-Log data logger, normally in Office, it can be useful to use a simple power charger to run E-Log on a table near the PC. This is simply made using 10 to 30 volt DC power charger. Connect the charger to pins 64 and 65 of the E-Log terminal board as reported here. Another possibility is to power E-Log when it is already placed inside the ELF enclosure supplied by LSI LastM. In this case we have two main possibilities. The first is when we use E-Log inside ELF enclosure with power from the main power system. It can be from 84 to 264 volt AC. The second is when we use E-Log inside ELF enclosure with power from a battery through a solar charger and solar panel. This is an ELF 340 enclosure. It is normally used when the main power is available. We need to fix the E-Log data logger on the DIN bar using these clamps. This is the AC-DC power converter. We are going to connect the DC power supply wires already attached to this connector to the pins 64, 65, and 66 E-Log terminals. Then we connect the AC-DC converter to the battery. We can now switch on E-Log to check if the battery is fully charged, taking in mind that a charged battery is around 12.6 volts. With the main power not powered, we can connect the main power cable, going through the enclosure cable hole, to these terminals. Number 1 for the positive, 2 for negative, 3 for the ground. Finally, we can switch on the main power and the main switcher. We can wait 1 or 2 minutes to read the power voltage. It should be more than 13.8 volts. This is a ELF 345 enclosure used for powering E-Log data logger by solar panel. We need to place the battery on the bottom of the enclosure. First, we need to connect the red cable to the battery positive pole, the black cable to the negative pole. We connect the solar panel negative wire blue to the first input, the positive wire to the second input. Finally, we are going to connect the DC power supply wires already attached to this connector to the 64, 65, and 66 E-Log terminals. In this case, when the E-Log is on and the solar panel is charging, battery voltage should be more than 13.8 volts.